Most important things that I would look for on a vehicle and want to have on a vehicle prior to a track day is making sure that my tires are in good shape for proper handling and control, while also having good braking systems, making sure that I'm going to stop when I want to and as hard as I need to.
We're going to look at the tech inspection form that the customer supplies and go down the checklist. That's going to include things like really basic brake pad thickness, tire tread and the condition of the tires, looking for leaks on the suspension, worn components, and then mostly the engine bays is going to need to be leak-free and all your fluids topped off.
Make sure your brake fluid's flushed out so you don't lose brakes in the middle of going around the track. We're going to want to look at your safety belt, make sure that's secure. If you've got a really fast car, make sure you have a 5-point harness or something like that, maybe even a roll cage.
When we're checking over the car, the steering and suspension is one of the major things that we're also checking. We're making sure there's no power steering leaks, making sure there's no play in any suspension, making sure the bolts are tight. Each track session has a different set of rules. So we try to make sure the tires are in good shape, going to last the whole weekend, make sure the brakes are safe, and make sure the car is in good health.
So yeah, just do a very good suspension check over. Make sure you don't have any binding in the tops of the strut mounts or in the wheel bearing or any noise coming from those or any play. One of the worst things you can have is get all the way to the track with a good tech inspection form, do tech inspection there, and then get out on the track and your instructor pull you off for the day because you had a suspension noise that he wasn't expecting. So it's good to handle all that stuff ahead of time.
Great thing to make sure it's ready is just clear everything out of your car. I'm sure you've probably been driving around, you go around a corner a little too fast, everything kind of slides. You don't want that happening while you're on the track. Especially safety-wise, you don't want anything going under your feet or anything like that.
I think the most common thing is get rid of any non-essential items that you might have sitting in the car, so your garage opener, cell phone charger, stuff like that. Maybe put it in a bag and just have it ready to come out whenever you get to the track.
If you try and overdrive the car and overestimate your ability to drive and underestimate the power of the vehicle, a lot of times you'll end up in the wall, like a lot of other people I've seen.
And then once you're done going around the track, you've just pushed your car probably harder than it's ever been pushed. You got to let it rest. Just like when you work out, you do a kind of a cool down afterwards, you got to do the same thing with your car.
So if you follow these basic track day tips, you should be in good shape. Now go have fun at the track.